Hello, my fellow book lovers. My name is Mark Moyser. This is Bookmark and Lessons from History. Over the last couple years, I've had the opportunity to read numerous books about America's war in Afghanistan, especially the first couple months right after 9/11. I have read books like Alone at Dawn, 12 Strong, and Not a Good Day to Die. In all these books, I have often wondered, how was it that the CIA was on the ground in Afghanistan prior to the first military boot entering the country? In this book, Surprise, Kill, Vanish by Annie Jacobsen, you will learn some of that story. Surprise, Kill, Vanish is the secret history of the CIA paramilitary armies, operators, and assassins. This is not just the story of the CIA in Afghanistan, but how the CIA developed over the years, how it was treated by various presidents, and how the organization developed as a result of wars and scandals. While the Dulles brothers are mentioned a couple times in this book is not a look at the CIA from the top down. If you want to understand the CIA from a top-down perspective, I would recommend you read the book titled The Brothers, which is the story of the Dulles brothers. This book, Surprise, Kill, Vanish, is more of a look at the CIA from the bottom up, from the eyes of the operators, the men who are tasked with the dangerous and sometimes impossible missions. This book claims to tell the secret story of the CIA. However, what you have to remember is that this is the secret history of the CIA that the CIA wants you to know about. Towards the end of the book, the author tells a story of how she was having a meeting with a higher up at the CIA. And this individual told the author that she only knew 1/100th of the events that a particular CIA retired operative had done during his life. The author says that even though she had spent hundreds of hours with this individual and had combed through many documents that had been unclassified and had received even more through the Freedom of Information Act, the author had to admit that there was much of the secret history of the CIA that she did not know. The most interesting part of this book for me, a book that covered a 70-year history of the CIA through the eyes of its operatives, again, was a part in Afghanistan in the months after 9/11. And those meetings and the discussion and the history of events that led up to the CIA being able to be in Afghanistan with briefcases full of money to help secure many of the local warlords so that they could lead our troops around the country in our war against terror, in our war against the Taliban. This is the second book that I have read by this author. The other book that I have read is Operation Paperclip, the secret history of how Nazi scientists ended up in America after World War II. It was one of the top books that I read in 2018. Until next time, my fellow book lovers, my name is Mark Moyser, and this is Bookmark, Lessons from History.